Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be going over some very exciting news for LEGO Nintendo, and that is that they have fully announced their Nintendo Entertainment System set, aka the NES, and this set will be number 71374. It will include 2,646 pieces, and it will retail in the US for $229.99, and then in Canada for $299.99. And this set will release on August 1st of 2020, and there will be no early VIP release date. It will just come out on that day for everyone. Now we're going to get started here by going through all of the images that I have compiled so that we can analyze this whole set here, and I can tell you at least at the moment everything that you need to know about it if you want to make a purchase for this one. So let's get started here, and all of my links to my sources for these images will be down below. And starting off here, we can see the box design, and this looks really fantastic. I like the simplistic design of it. I love on the side of it how you can see a little 8-bit sort of area where Mario's jumping around there. I think that's a really cool detail there. You can even see the official Nintendo seal as well on the bottom right corner, and that looks really great also. And I like how the logos are a bit smaller because then they don't take up too much of the box art, and I just think it looks so clean. I really love it. It looks absolutely fantastic, and this will be an 18+ set as well, of course, going for that more full audience. And then if we move over to the back of it, you can see just the system once again looking fantastic. I love the little graphics that they give at the bottom, showing some of the gameplay there at the back of the TV, which we will go through all of those images in more detail. Which the next one that we have here, it's just sitting here and it looks so fantastic. They did such a great job designing this TV here. I honestly wouldn't have expected them to do this for a set, just the NES as a whole. It just really came out of left field, and I think that that is just a really cool and creative idea, and I think they're kind of going in a different direction with this line. I think that eventually we will get minifigure scale sets, but for now it is cool to see them come out with these new ideas where it's stuff that LEGO has never really ventured into doing, and I think that that's a really creative and cool aspect to this theme here just as a whole. And then the next one just shows the whole TV setup here, and you can just see all of the controls on the old TV. I think that's just really cool, and especially for newer generations who may not have a TV like this, they'll be able to kind of experience a little bit of history there, and I think that's just a really cool idea as well. And this is for the 35th anniversary for the NES as well, which is a really nice thing to do for sure, especially for classic fans of the NES as well. And I just love the design of this TV. I think it looks so great. And then we get a side view of it as well, where you can see the crank, where you'll be able to basically crank that around and play through the level, which is just such a cool idea. I absolutely love that. And then on the top of the TV, you can see that you'll be able to have Lego Super Mario there from the starter set, and he'll be able to interact with this one as well, and that will give you the ability to unlock basically the music and sounds for the game, and you'll be able to have his reactions as well for the game as also. So that's a really nice added detail as well. And on the top there, you might be wondering, it kind of looks a little bit open when you have Mario there. Well, there will actually be like a plate basically that you'll be able to flick off, and then you'll be able to put Mario on there. So then when you're not using Mario, it doesn't look like there's an empty space there. So I really love that. I think they basically just thought of everything, and I think that's just really fantastic. Then on the back of the TV, you can see that they have the added detail here of putting a warning sticker on the back of it, and I absolutely love that attention to detail. It is so cool and definitely makes it feel like a more authentic, older CRT TV. And then you also have all of the ports on the back as well, which is just such a fantastic detail. I absolutely love that. Alright, so now we have a look at the actual Mario level here, at least a section of it, and you can see we have the Goomba piece there with the Goomba just printed on one of those triangle pieces, and then you have a star as well, which is really amazing. Some of the red shells also, the blocks as well. Just in general, this is so amazing. They absolutely did such a fantastic job just capturing that classic Mario sort of like NES graphics here, and I think it just looks amazing. amazing. What I think would even be a cooler idea is also if maybe at some point they would be able to, like, once they branch out to other Nintendo licenses, to maybe sort of put other, like, side-scrolling games into this, maybe as, like, add-on packs, because I think that would be really amazing as well, or maybe even different Mario levels as well in the future. I think that could definitely be a really cool idea as well. Then we have a look at the actual Mario here on the stick, and I think that he looks absolutely fantastic. You can just see so much detail packed in here, a brand new piece as well, which is definitely necessary to capture that classic 8-bit look for Mario, and I think it just came out looking absolutely amazing. Then we have a nice close-up on the actual NES here, and as you can see, you have the NES controller, which you can plug into the NES, which is just so amazing. I absolutely love that added feature there. You can also even open up the front of the NES to, of course, put the cartridge in, which, speaking of the cartridge, they did such a great job capturing the look of this. I absolutely love the Mario-like game on there. I think that's amazing. Now, I'm going to assume that's going to wind up being a sticker, but that honestly would be true to the original cartridges because those were stickers on them as well, so I think that would be actually pretty cool. And I love how in the actual trailer that they show for it, that they show the guy actually blowing on the cartridge like you would sometimes have to do with those original NES cartridges, and I think that that is just really amazing as well, just kind of capturing that nostalgic quality of them. Alright, now we have some additional images here, just kind of showing off more further in-depth looks at the set here. You can see the actual box here just laying on some wrapping paper here, and I really like these sort of photos that they do for the sets. It's just really cool to show off additional shots of the actual set that they're featuring. And then we have another look at it just kind of sitting here, and I think that it just looks so fantastic, and it just shows how well it can be integrated into your home for sure. Then we get to see the actual person here who was in the trailer interacting with it, plugging or kind of cranking it on the side there. Looks like he's having quite a bit of fun. Then we can see all of the pieces laid out here on the table, and that looks absolutely amazing. You can get a really good in-depth look at like the inside of the TV. Now, of course, I'm not going to try to explain how this actually functions because I honestly have no clue. I'd really have to get my hands on the set to be able to fully understand it. I'm assuming that it's kind of like the cranks it around in a circle so that you can just go through the entirety of the level and then start over if you would like. And I'll be curious if you're able to customize the levels at all. I'm going to assume you're not going to be able to, but I'd just be curious if that would be something that they've thought about implementing into the set at some point. Then you can see it sitting here once again, just looking absolutely amazing. Another shot of it there. Then we get to see a nice close-up here of the box, which just looks absolutely amazing. Get to see him plugging in the controller, putting the NES cartridge in. Once again, you get to see the NES open there, looking great, adjusting some of the controls on the front here, which I also just think is just so cool. How much interactivity that you have with this set is just really amazing, cranking it as well. And then we can see Mario on top here, and you can see how he sort of interacts with the items, how when you're jumping on one of the red shells there, you can see the mushroom pop up, which actually no, I'm pretty sure those are red shells, but you get to see him also hitting one of the mystery blocks as well, which is a really nice feature. Also see the coins on his chest also, and yeah, it just looks amazing. They just did such a fantastic job here. I really think it brings the NES to life, and it's just overall a really amazing set. Now, you might be waiting to hear my thoughts on whether or not I'm going to be picking up this set, and to be honest, like, don't get me wrong, I like the NES. I actually have an original NES, but I don't know if it's worth the price tag for me. I'm in Canada, so it would cost $300, and that is a hefty price tag considering I collect more so minifigure scale sets, so I think I would stick more to that. But it's definitely an amazing set and something that is really cool and innovative. Overall, it's just a really cool idea that LEGO and Nintendo are doing here, and I do hope to see minifigure scale sets at some point, which I'm sure we will, but I don't mind them going in this direction as well, because it is very awesome to see these new, innovative, and unique sets that they're developing, and I love how they were able to bring in the interactivity from the LEGO Super Mario sets into this, so that'll definitely, I'm sure, raise the sales of that starter course so that people can get their hands on Mario, along with this as well. So it's just amazing. I really do love this set. I think it's so cool. Now I want to hear from all of you in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this set. Are you going to be picking it up, or are you going to be waiting for some maybe minifigure scale Mario sets? Let me know all of your opinions down below, and I hope you did enjoy the video. Let me know if I missed anything as well, any extra details that you would have wanted me to go over, and just thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.